Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu has arrived. I request everyone to kindly rise up for the national anthem, followed by Tamil Thai Varthu. It will be presented by the students of Bhavan's Rajaji Vidyashram.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे நீராரும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அது சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போலனை துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிடமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
May I now invite our Honorable Governor and Chairman of South Zone Cultural Center, Thanjavur, to inaugurate the festival by lighting the lamp. I would request the other dignitaries on stage to join our Honorable Governor. Every year, the South Zone Cultural Center is organizing the choreographed dance performances and craft demonstration cum sale at the event venue. May I now invite our Honorable Governor to inaugurate the craft stalls through remote control. Thiru K. Gopalakrishnan, Director of South Zone Cultural Center, Thanjavur, would now welcome the August gathering.
Good evening, everybody. This is a very rare occasion where we are watching the Northeast culture on our doorsteps. Language and culture are integrated each other. Perhaps we may not be even aware of it, but it is integrated. And the South Zone Cultural Center is one of the 7 cultural centers under the Government of India Ministry of Culture for the promotion of indigenous arts and culture. We try to bring through programs, cultural programs, and a sort of national unity beyond the borders of states. And the great advantage of our cultural heritage is it is bonded by a sort of spiritual element that make a big bondage between us through arts and culture. The present octave is being conducted by the South Zone Cultural Center to show the arts and crafts of the Northeast. And every year it is being conducted at many parts of the states, all states of India. And here, with 15 groups, around 225 artists are performing, sir. 225 people have arrived. On behalf of the South Zone Cultural Center, we heartily welcome our chief guest, Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu and Chairman of South Zone Cultural Center, Thanjavur, who is kind enough to give consent amid this busy schedule to inaugurate Octave 2023 today. I also welcome Principal Secretary to Honorable Governor and the dignitaries on the dais, Principal Secretary to Government of Tamil Nadu, the Chairman of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and the Director of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. Thank you so much.
We would now honor the dignitaries on the dais. May I now invite the Principal Secretary, Tourism and Culture, Government of Tamil Nadu, to honor the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu. Thiru K. Gopalakrishnan, Director, South Zone Cultural Center, Thanjavur, to honor the Principal Secretary, Tourism and Culture, Government of Tamil Nadu. Director of South Zone Cultural Center will now honor Thiru N. Ravi, Chairman, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Chennai. A director will now honor Thiru K. N. Ramaswamy, Director of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Chennai. May I now invite Thiru N. Ravi, Chairman, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Chennai, and Chairman of Kasturi and Sons Limited, publisher of the Hindu and other publications of the Hindu Group, to offer his felicitations.
Your Excellency, the Governor, Dr. Chandramohan, Sri Gopalakrishnan, Sri Ramaswamy, Principal P.G. Subramanian, esteemed artists and guests from the states of the Northeast, distinguished guests. The Chennai music season is among the world's largest music and dance festivals, with over 3,000 performances conducted in different parts of the city. This year, a major highlight of the festival is Octave 2023 that has brought to the city the rich cultural traditions, including music, dance, handicrafts, and food from the states of northeastern India. It is a kind of festival that the city rarely witnesses, and we are most thankful to the Honorable Governor, who is the chairman of the South Zone Cultural Center, for making this happen. Let me welcome the participants from the northeastern states who have come to be with us all the way from the northeast. It is particularly fortuitous for us in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan that Bhavan's Rajadi Vidyashram has been chosen by the South Zone Cultural Center as the venue for this festival. The Bhavan has a close connection with the Northeast through its Kendra in Guwahati. The 8 states in the Northeast are rich in resources, both land and human. The Governor, the Honorable Governor, is well aware of both the development potential and the cultural traditions of the Northeast, having served as the Governor of Nagaland and Meghalaya. This festival offers the citizens of Chennai a window to the Northeast, enabling them to appreciate the culture of the region in all its diversity and richness. Festivals such as this promote an understanding and appreciation of one another's culture. They are truly the symbols and pathways to national integration. Let me welcome the participants again and hope their stay here would be comfortable. And I'm sure the people of Chennai will appreciate and enjoy what this festival has to offer.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite Thiru K. N. Ramaswamy, Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, to offer his felicitations.
Sri Gurubhyo Namah. Respected Governor and the dignitaries on the stage and all Bhavanites who are here there. That's what I would like to call all of them, because they respect the Bhavan, and in turn Bhavan has got great hope on them to be in with the Indian culture and values. We have been conducting various cultural programs throughout the year in Bhavan at various, both at Hill Park and at Mailapur. Perhaps this is only an extension. Even now, as we are talking about, there is a music program with more than 500 people attending our Mailapur's Kendra. I'm extremely happy that South Zone has asked us to associate, as we have been doing it for many, many years. And we have also brought many of the northeastern states programs to the Chennai and showcased, but not to an extent what is being done today. We are happy that this is we almost made it into a carnival. So excellent atmosphere has been created here, thanks to all the work done by the South Zone culture people and the support given by the Bhavan's Rajadi Vidyashram, headed by our principal, Mr. P.G. Subramaniam, and the teachers over here. And we will continue to help whichever state comes here to get a facility of conducting cultural programs or exchange of cultural programs. We have, as our chairman has said, we have some presence in the northeastern. Recently we have Tripura school also doing very well. And we had even conducted a festival of northern states under the governor's Ila Ganeshan. We did a program about 2 months back. At that time, he also moved to saying that we must have more and more cultural exchanges. And in fact, we did, all the 8 states we had taken Bharatiyar over there and did a program for propagate the values for which Bharatiyar stood as a poet, as a nationalist. That has been a great success, and we want that has been taken to all the 28 states. In fact, we are, by the Chennai Kendra itself, with the association of various other Tamil organizations, is spread over all over the country. And Bhavan assures you that we will be there with South Zone Culture to promote any of the programs which they want to do, as well as in exchange of programs. We can also coordinate with our own Trichy Kendra or Coimbatore Kendra, Kodaikanal Kendra, Kanjivaram Kendra to conduct South Zone Cultures program. Thank you. We look forward to have a wonderful days with the various programs. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. May I now invite the Principal Secretary, Tourism and Culture, Government of Tamil Nadu, to offer his felicitations.
Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu and Chairman, South Zone Cultural Center, Thanjavur. Thiru N. Ravi, Chairman, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Chennai. Thiru K. N. Ramaswamy, Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Chennai. Thiru Gopalakrishnan, Director, South Zone Cultural Center. Thiru Anand Patel, Secretary to Governor. Principal, teachers, artists and performers who have come from the northeastern states, a very warm welcome on behalf of the South Zone Cultural Center and also the state of Tamil Nadu and the city of Chennai. It is indeed a pleasure and an honor to have this large contingent of performers come to Chennai during this wonderful season of music and dance, where more than 3,000 performances take place in the span of 1 year. This year has a lot many firsts to the credit of the Music and Dance Festival. It is the first full-fledged music and dance festival that is being held after the COVID pandemic shut down everything for more than 2 years. It is also the first time that the 8 northeastern states are being represented through a wonderful group of performers from various folk art forms which are traditional and which are native to the 8 northeastern sisters of India. It is also for the first time that the folk arts of Tamil Nadu will be given a pride of place in the festival season through the Chennai Sangamam Namma Uru Tiruvila, which is going to happen from 13th to 17th of January. Similarly, the Indian Dance Festival, which has been happening for quite some time, is now currently being performed at Mamalapuram and also in Chennai in the island grounds in a couple of days. All in all, it is a wonderful feeling to see that India, which is considered to be a cradle of civilization, in Tamil Nadu is rightly so considered as the arts capital of the world. Today, we thank all the performers who have come here to perform in this particular ancient city. I also deem it a privilege to acknowledge and commend the leadership of the Honorable Chairman of the South Zone Cultural Center, the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, and I also congratulate Thiru K.K. Gopalakrishnan, Director, South Zone Cultural Center, who has within a short time of taking over, has been instrumental in making this Octave 2023 happen. Thank you, one and all.
Tamil Nadu government has always been a pioneer in promoting arts and culture, and we thank the Principal Secretary, Tourism and Culture, Government of Tamil Nadu, for his presence here. May I now welcome the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu and Chairman of the South Zone Cultural Center, Thanjavur, to address the gathering.
Most respected Thiru N. Ravi, Chairman, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Chennai. Thiru K. N. Ramaswamy, Director, Bhavan. Dr. B. Chandramohan, Principal Secretary, Tourism and Culture, Government of Tamil Nadu. Thiru K. K. Gopalakrishnan, Director, South Zone Cultural Center. All the distinguished guests and invitees, and my dear artists and performers from Northeast who have come over here to make this season of Margadi, which is the season of music and dance, acknowledged as unique in the world, all the more colorful, give it all the more deeper meanings. Thank you all. The artists from the Northeast, some of them, or maybe many of them could be coming here for the first time. They would also get an opportunity to see this beautiful city and the places around. Tamil Nadu is highly rich in culture, in all its manifestations, be it music, be it song, be it dance, be it other forms of fine arts. In fact, Tamil Nadu is a spiritual and artistic capital of India, Bharat. The Northeast, that beautiful land of our country, it looks distant, but it's not so. The land is beautiful, amazingly beautiful in terms of its diversities, rivers, basins, forest, mountains, flora, fauna, unique. And the people are exceedingly beautiful, most talented, innocent, emotional, but full of energy and full of native talent. This family of, or sub-family of 8 states, they account for nearly 4% of our country's population and nearly 8% of the geographic area. But in terms of diversities, in terms of beauty, it is stunningly amazing. The people of Chennai would get an opportunity to see them in the coming 3-4 days, that these performances will be going through under the banner of Octave. I would urge the people here to attend, to see them closely, watch them closely, and enjoy the fun. Also, taste the northeastern cuisine. They are again amazingly delicious, and variety is enormous. I'm not very sure how many of these would be able to be organized during this octave, but I'm sure whatever is, it will give you a glimpse of the people of Northeast, their taste, not only their art, their music, their song, their dance, but also their cuisine and the dress, of course. Very fascinating, very colorful. See, enjoy. And also, I would urge the people of Chennai and Tamil Nadu, those who witness, those who witness directly or those who witness online, I urge you all to plan to visit this beautiful land and see them in their natural environment. Northeast today is bubbling with energy, with enthusiasm. It is competing, it is aspirational. It is trying to reach the most advanced state of our country. They are aspirational. Today, the Northeast is a story of a rising India. You see the number of airports being built, the road being built, the railway being extended, internet connectivity reaching the farthest, optical fiber cables being laid all over, reaching the remotest village. New and new hotels, including 5-star hotels coming up, new and new resorts coming up. It's a fantastic story unfolding itself. Many of us have an impression of Northeast as a troubled area. Yes, it was a troubled area until some years ago. People used to feel scared in going to the Northeast because we all the time used to hear the story of violence. And this story of violence that perpetuated for over 6 decades was to me it appears, it was largely because of our misunderstanding of the finest of the people, our misunderstanding of their aspirations, their desires, and also their apprehensions. This was primarily because for long after the British left us, we kept looking at Northeast from the eyes of the British. We did not look at the people and the place from our own eyes. The way the British looked at them, the way the British looked at this country as if in which diversities was treated as differences. And they had fragmented this country into so many identities based on region, race, language, culture, cuisine. They did their utmost to destroy the institutions of unity, the institutions that created Bharat, the institutions that made this country as one geo-cultural entity. We all know that Bharat cannot be understood by the Western perspective of a state created by force, by a ruler. Bharat has been a cultural and a spiritual civilizational evolution which happened over several thousand years. And when you look at the people of Northeast, you look at their folk tales, look at their folk songs, closely monitor, watch their dances, listen to their mythologies, watch their worldview, and you see such an enormous connectivity. But then the British separated, they created a myth. And this separation happened after 1760. After the Battle of Palasi, when they captured Bengal, they disconnected the connect between Northeast and the rest of the country. If you go back in the history, since thousands of years, people of the Northeast and the rest of the country, they have been mingling. Way back in the 15th century, there was a great person in Assam, Mahapurush Shankar Dev, born in 1449. He passed away in 1568. You heard me right, he lived for 118 years. This great man, at the age of 30, he left Kamrup, which is Guwahati, came to Rameswaram for a study. Rameswaram was a seat of a study those days. He studied at Rameswaram, then he came to Kanchipuram. He studied at Kanchipuram. Then he went to Kashi. He studied for several years at Kashi. Went back to Kamrup. And the first poem that he composed was Dhanya Dhanya Bharat Bhumi. When Mahapurush Shankar Dev travelled from Kamrup to Rameswaram to Kanchi to Kashi, there were several rulers, several rajas, several maharajas. He didn't feel the need for any consent or clearance from anyone because society was one. There were institutions which supported the movement of such people. Their travel, their stay, their well-being. The people were living together, irrespective of who was the ruler, who was the king. After 1760, when they disconnected the Northeast from the rest of the country, they stopped the movement of people and started building narrative of difference. And later, about 100 years later, in 1873, they came up with a regulation called Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulations, under which they created a system of inner line permit, prevented the rest of the Indians to going to the hill areas. They prevented the people of the rest of the country, including valleys of Assam, to go to the hill areas. And what they told to the people, that savages and barbarians are there in the hills, don't go there. If you come to the harm's way, we are responsible, you are our subject. They completely disconnected. And those who were allowed to go with permission of the government, they were strictly prohibited not to carry any image, any idol of any Hindu gods or goddesses, or any prayers of Hindu prayers. They were forbidden from entering the hills. And the hills were open to the missionaries, American Baptists, to evangelize the area. And the beginning was in 1868, when Reverend Clark came to Sivsagar, American Baptist. He came to Sivsagar with his wife. He wrote a letter to the Governor General, Calcutta. And the letter is very interesting. He says, when I get up in the morning and look at the hills, I see there are people waiting for the gospel, but I am not able to go. Because whenever they tried, people resisted, they fought. Every village in the Naga Hills fought the British. They died in large number because they didn't have the sophisticated weapon, but they also killed a large number of British military officials, including the district collector and the colonels. They were brave. They did not allow them to go. And then 1873, the British government issued these regulations, prevented the connect of the rest of the country, and at the military force, they put the military and put the missionaries to convert the people, to change the people, make them forget their identity. And then the distance grew. Unfortunately, after the British left, we continued looking at Northeast as a different people, different part. Some people have started talking, but for the British should not have been part of India. What is India? We need to understand, they need to understand what is Bharat. And unless you understand Bharat, you cannot understand any part of this country. And when there are correspondences in the 50s, when the Prime Minister of India writes a letter to the Chief Minister of Assam saying, we must delicately, sensitively approach them because they are not us. We must look at the difference. 30 years back, when I went to the Northeast, about 32 years back, and I started meeting the people, visiting their places, sleeping in their houses as guests, I found a different people, different. I found a lot of myself in there. Illustrate a case. One incident, there are multiple. There is a tribe called Isu Midmi. It is in the Tibet border in Arunachal Pradesh. Generally considered as primitive tribe behind. I went and stayed with them, a friend I had. I found the people who were holding the tufts, chutia. I asked them, what is this? They told me. Rukmini was from here. Rukmini was our daughter. And when Sri Krishna, and she fell in love with Sri Krishna. And when her brother Rukmi wanted to marry her off to somebody, she informed Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna came, fought Rukmi, he wanted to kill him. At the time, the sister shot the prandan, saved the life of my brother, don't kill him. And then with his Sudarshan Chakra, shaved the head, left the tuft. Now this is the story being told by people who we consider primitive. Look at the connect. I went to a friend, a Naga friend. Currently he teaches theology in Texas. He took me to his house. Again 3 decades back almost. We had a food. Lunch. Father, elderly person, myself, the young man, my friend, and mother served the food. We all sat on the ground. Father, the old person, old gentleman, from the plate he picks a bit of rice, cooked rice. He utters something and drops the rice on the side of the plate on the floor. I asked him, what is this? His English educated son told me it is superstition. But after the food, I asked the old gentleman, what is this? He told me, this is saying thank you to Mother Earth. Our Mother Earth has given the food. This is, when I am eating, the sea has given the food. I am praying and saying thanks to you for giving me the food. I saw my grandmother, my mother doing the same thing. There are n number of stories. But we did not see the people from the eyes of Bharat. We didn't see the people from the eyes as people. We looked at them from the color, the glasses which the British had given to us. They are separate. In fact, I was surprised when I went over there for the first time in 1990. And I asked many people, many scholars, many academicians, some literature, some book to read and know about Northeast. Everyone, from professor to a civil servant, told me, read the history of Assam by Edward Gate. Edward Gate was an ICS officer, British civil servant. I read the book. And Gate was honest enough to say in the preface that I have heard all this through Gopal Barua, who was my head clerk. And through him I have listened and I have recorded it. But somehow our Anglophile, so much enslavement of our mind, superiority of the British that Gate has written is, though that book has to be authentic. And he told all kinds of stories. Nobody cared to read the 7 volumes of H.K. Barpujari, the doyen of Indian history, from Assam, who wrote the history of Northeast. Beautifully describing. Now this colonization of mine. Everyone asked saying, we are not you, we are different. And so, fight began. And so many states were created, small states. And even within a state, every community will say, I am separate, I want to be separate. Okay, you take a autonomous council. Now today, Northeast has been vivisected after the British left by we people. What changed in the last few years? Last few years, we said, look, when the people said we are different, I say, look, you may say you are different. I don't say you are different. You are us. You have your problem. We are here. We respect you. We adore you. You are ours, but you are not different. You may be diverse, but you are not different. Essentially, we are all one. We are all children of Bharat Mata. And in the last 7-8 years, we had a zero tolerance policy towards gun. We did not yield to anyone, but at the same time took the story of development, took the story of growth, took the story of meeting the aspirations of our young people. Fantastic, lot of energy. And today, if you visit the region, you feel the dynamism, which is so palpable. So, I wish all my friends, those who have come from Northeast, you have a pleasant stay. Try to find some time, move around. I have already urged the director, South Zone Cultural Center, to arrange whatever be the time schedule. I am told that you are leaving on 7th or 8th. But whatever time in between, they should be able to move around and visit the places. See how beautiful this place is. See its history, see its culture. Visit, this is a season of dance and music. Visit some of the sabhas, some of the places where these performances are going on. You also go and visit them. You also go and watch them. And of course, people of Chennai and the rest of Tamil Nadu to come and watch and enjoy the performance of Northeast artists. I wish you all the best, all my dear friends, and wish you a safe stay, pleasant stay, and a very, very happy return back home, carrying a lot of sweet memories of this beautiful place. Thank you. Jai Bharat.
Unity in diversity is what distinguishes our country from the rest of the world. 30 கோடி முகமுடையாள் உயிர் மொயம்புற ஒன்றுடையாள் இவள் செப்பு மொழி 18 எனில் சிந்தனை ஒன்றுடையாள். In Bharati's words, but population has increased multifold and the languages have also increased in number. But the common thread that unites people is a celebration of our culture and our rich heritage. Each state of India has its own exclusive history, and yet there is so much in common. We thank our Honorable Governor for his thought-provoking speech. Tamil Nadu has welcomed them with open arms, and we are going to witness their rich heritage and culture through the celebrations for next 4 days. Thank you so much, sir. I would now welcome Thiru R. Umashankar, Accounts Unit Officer, South Zone Cultural Center, Thanjavur, to present his vote of thanks.
Good evening to everybody. On behalf of South Zone Cultural Center, we extend our heartfelt thanks to our Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu and Chairman, South Zone Cultural Center, for participating and inaugurating Active 2023. Amidst his busy schedule, we express our sincere thanks to our respected Principal Secretary for Tourism and Culture, Government of Tamil Nadu, for felicitating this festival. We extend our sincere thanks to Principal Secretary to Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Raj Bhavan. We extend our sincere thanks to the respected Chairman and respected Director of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Chennai, and also extend our sincere thanks to the principal, teachers, and students of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and other dignitaries in the dais. Especially our sincere thanks to through K. Ramamurthy IAS, former Director, South Zone Cultural Center. We express our sincere thanks to our artist and choreographer from Northeast region. We extend our sincere thanks to police officials, print and visual media for rendering their service in this festival. We also express our sincere thanks to the audience for this wholehearted support for this festival. Thank you. Jai Hind.
A few artists would now take a group photograph with the Honorable Governor and the dignitaries on stage. Semicircular. We profusely thank our Honorable Governor. Kindly rise up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Kindly be seated. Kindly be seated. A cultural show will start in a while from now. We start this evening's program with the Rhythms of the Northeast, choreographed by Rajesh Bhoro and S. Rajagopalan, Program Officer, South Zone Cultural Center. now witness the rhythm of Northeast. All the rhythm instruments brought together so nicely and choreographed by Rajesh Bhoro and S. Rajagopalan, Program Officer, South Zone Cultural Center. The Octave, a festival of Northeast, was introduced by the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, to provide a right platform to the artists and artisans of Northeast region to project their rich cultural heritage. The region comprises 8 states: Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, and Sikkim. Hence the name Octave. Today, the choreographic event they are going to perform is a variety of dance from each of these states. They start with the Hojagiri dance of Tripura. Hojagiri is a folk dance performed in the state of Tripura by the Riyang people. It is performed by women and men in a team singing, balancing on an earthen pitcher, and managing other props such as a bottle on the head and earthen lamp on the head. The dance is performed on the occasion of Hojagiri festivals or Lakshmi Puja. It is generally performed after the 3rd day of Dashara. The goddess Lakshmi is worshipped on this day. Then we'll be witnessing the dance Chero from Mizoram. It is the most popular and colorful dance of the Mizos. Chero is usually performed on the occasion of bumper harvest by an individual family. It is not a community dance, but a dance performed by a few selected girls with exceptional skills. It is performed in marriage ceremonies and other merrymakings to celebrate success on such occasions, and huge crowds gather to watch the performance, just like how we have gathered here today. The next, we are going to witness Juju Jaja from Arunachal Pradesh. This is a traditional song and dance performed by the Nishi women, the largest sub-tribes among the tribes of Arunachal Pradesh. This Juju Jaja Jaminja dance and song signifies the important role of the Nishi women, especially in the cultivation and farming activities, in the main role. Since then, the seed are sown, just like how we do in Tamil Nadu. Everywhere, the harvest festival is common to all the states of India. Locally, the grains after cultivation, clean the husk and everything is being done, and they are stored in Nazang. Then we are going to witness the harvesting song of the Nagaland, Mungta. Though our harvest may be plentiful, though we may have all the riches of the world, if we do not have the love and sharing, if we do not have the forgiving heart, our plentiful harvest and riches will have no value. After the harvest is done, the Lotha Naga women folk, they celebrate their year-long hard labor by singing and dancing to their songs and sharing their love and blessings with one and all during the Toku Emong festival of the Lotha Naga. Mamitha dance of the Tripura land is performed on the occasion of Mamitha festival, which is the harvest festival of Tripuri people. In the past, when Tripuri people, they were all engaged in agriculture, the harvesting season was in the month of October and November. People were in happy mood to see the month-long work result with tons of paddy, cotton, vegetable, and the other oil seed. As our gardener said, they wanted to thank the earth, Mother Earth. Hence they gathered, all the young women and men gathered together. They will carry with them a kham, sarinda, somi, and go from house to house in the village. And then comes the Wanghala dance of Meghalaya. Wanghala dance is the biggest festival of Garos, synchronizing with the end of Jum cultivation, which lasts for several days. This is also a festival of dance of joy and thanksgiving to God. On this festival, young boys, damsels, they wear a new look. The occasion is initiated right in the field by a simple but impressive ceremony known Rugala Rugala. It is then followed by the ceremony of incense burning known as Sasat Sola by the chief or the Nokma of the village. The chief, amidst the burning incense, beating of drums, and the chanting of people, they utter a few words of incantation and pours rice bear and sprinkle rice powder over a collection of jhum cultivation products which are offered to God. This is immediately followed by drinking, dancing, and merrymaking. And then comes the Borsai folk dance and song from Arunachal Pradesh. This is the most important love dance performed by the Akameji tribe, which is one of the sub-tribe of Arunachal Pradesh. It is the most important dance, specially danced at the opening of every occasion as a welcome dance and song. Borsai means love dance, and the song of Akameji men and women, they wear full traditional costume. Hamzar, the Rabha folk dance of Assam. Hamzar refers to an age-old agricultural tradition of cultivating paddy on land cleared of forests in the hills and plains. This form of agriculture practice is known as jhum or slash and burn cultivation. Both men and women take part in ploughing the land and sowing the seeds. The men keep vigil at night to protect the farmland. They spend the night on raised platforms known as robongs. During the day, the women take care of the crops by scaring away the birds and insects. Both men and women folks do the reaping of the harvest. All this is very aesthetically depicted in the Hamzar dance. Next comes the Lai Haraoba dance of Manipur. It is a traditional festival of Manipur dating back to prehistoric ages, lasting for about 10 to 15 days. It mirrors the ancient culture of the Meitei people of Manipur. In this dance, men and women offer prayer to the sylvan deities of peace and prosperity of the land. Hundreds of villages of all ages participate in this dance. Sangrain, Mog dance of Tripura, follows next. Sangrain, one of the social festivals observed by Mog community in Tripura in the month of March and April every year to invite the new year, to welcome the new year. It is observed for 3 days. The first day is called as Sangrain, the second day Akhi, and third day is called the Atada. The people of Mog community in general and the boys and girls in particular celebrate the cultural programs. Likewise, they are also welcome to dance. Bhadwi Shikla, a folk dance of Bodo community from Assam, follows next. Bhadwi Shikla is one of the most popular and energetic dance form of Bodos. This folk dance is based on the folklore of a legendary fairy of the same name. The fairy has the power to control wind and water to create rain, hailstorm, and thunder. She comes in the spring season and rejuvenates the surroundings. Trees and plants blooms and greenery appears everywhere. It is one of the most popular and energetic dance form of the Bodos. Lekhe mask dance of Sikkim follows next. Lekhe dance is one of the most popular dance of Newar community. Performers wear Lekhe costume and mask to perform this dance on the occasion of many festivals. Lekhe is a demon in Newari folklore, but he is often defined as a deity among the demons. In this dance sequence, the little boy as Jalincha stimulate Lekhe to perform more vigorously. It's a playful representation of the epidemic diseases that Lekhe is persistent to chase away to protect the villagers. It also helps children to overcome the fear created by terrifying aspect of Lekhe. Lekhe is performed with the instrument of Dimi, Bushia, and Ta. Then comes the most popular Bihu dance of Assam. It is an indigenous folk dance from the Indian state of Assam related to the Bihu festival and an important part of Assamese culture. Performed in group, the Bihu dancers are usually young men and women and dancing style is characterized by brisk steps and rapid hand movements. The traditional costume of dancers is colorful and centered around the red color theme, signifying joy and vigor. Then comes the Pung Dol Cholam of Manipur. Pung Cholam is the indispensable part of the classical Manipuri Sankirtana. It is a unique in the sense that the dancers, while executing various graceful body movements, pay the pung or mridangam with intricate rhythms and cross rhythms. And finally comes the Thangta Nritya of Manipur. Thangta is a popular term for the ancient Manipuri martial art, also known as Huyan Lolong. The art developed from the war environment of the state of Manipur. It is an armed martial art technique that mainly uses sword called thang and spears as tha. Come one and all, let's enjoy the grand choreographic event of the Northeast. Let's welcome the artists with a big round of applause.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, berkatanya lo ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, amregum saya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, gum hade macho ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, mirelek ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, baik katanya lo ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, miragum saya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, gum hade macho ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, puralek ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, baik katanya lo ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, puragum saya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, gum hade macho ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, yarunak ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, baik katanya lo ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, yaragum saya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, gum hade macho ya minja.
Juju jajaya minja, temengol naya 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 minja.
Hello. Ha ha ha. Ha ha hello. Ha 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 hello. Hui. Ha ha hello. Ha 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 hello. Ho ho ho. Hui. Ha ha ha. Taleno.
A small announcement. Car number TN69 BA 4079. Kindly remove the car from the, it's parked at near the gate. The owners are complaining. Kindly go remove your car from wherever you're parked. Car number TN69 BA 4079. Please do it immediately. Thank you.
Suai mani,
Apa dah kau? Kau salut? Oi! Oi! Kamar aku salut? Oi! Oi! Kada kau kau salut? Oi! Oi! Paraka! Kau salut? Oi! 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 Diraka! Katalan! Kamarat! Oi! Oi! Rakau Alang Kamarat! Katalan! Oi! Oi! Baraka! Katalan! Oi! Oi! Kau Alang Kamarat! Katalan! Oi! Oi! Kau Alang Baraka! Oi! 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 Fatman jago, awak tu jawa, zaman sigago, awak tu katawa, katalan. Oi! 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 Kau lang Baraka! Katalan! Baraka! Katalan! Oi! 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 Lang kau Baraka! Katalan Baraka! Oi! Oi! Baraka! Lang Karakau Baguera Katalan Karaka Ciraka Beraka Katalan Barakau Cirakau Katalan Maraka Katalan Ciraka Katalan Karaka Kamarak Lang Ciraka Lang yang panjanggo, awak tu Jawa, zaman Chicago, awak tu katawa, katalan, Ciraka, Beraka, katalan, Selang Ciraka, Beraka, katalan, Selang kau Ciraka Zukana, Beraka Zukana, Kamarat, Katalan, Baraka, Katalan, Kamarat, Katalan, Kamarat, kau alang Ciraka, Beraka, Katalan, Kamarat, Ciraka, Beraka, Kamarat, Katalan, alang kau Ciraka, Beraka, Katalan, Talang kau Kamarat, Katalan,
saji dan senai hode hode dan si biru vincu ado riri bus batte sa hode dambo me ado hai dai ho dai hai dai ho dai kungo hai dai ho dai hai dai ho dai kungo musandulang maya si sajudani mela dolam maya si sajudayani musandulang maya si sajudani तगले जाता रू मुसिरू लंदो नाचुगले जंगरू मेला में बंदो तगले जाता रू मैसो में बंदो नाचुगले जंगरू मेला में बंदो चिंदरू जी मतने साजो दिन सिनायो होद होद सत्तु में भी मैं विंचुआ दो मेलू रूजी मतने sajudan sinayo hode hode giyo me biru vinchu adu hai dai hode hode kungo hai dai hode hode kungo hai dai hode hode kungo
Rarong rang gota donga kini rong kini gota donga hamajari kami rana mai sari puna masi sari puna rarong rang gota donga kini rong kini gota donga hamjari kami rana. Hur 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 se ton sara donga ban sara donga haba kusang donga kami kusang donga ni hasini urgino pamasani urgino hamjari kami rana. Hamjari kami rana. Ton sara donga ban sara donga haba kusang donga kami kusang donga ni hasini urgino pamasani urgino hamjari kami rana. Hamjari kami rana. Hur 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 se de sakayan mai masih tanga gabung suning sona ganda mai dogo numa borong kadang singaneke nemen sito nua de sakayan mai masih tanga gabung suning sona ganda mai dogo numa borong kadang singaneke nemen sito nua. Hur 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 se haba hasu hamjari masih tanguan si memai kanuan pasi sake kamera kai tebe manuan si tebe manuan kunti kuki soke si menu kiranguan paina pati urgi mene sakai sanuai mandai sak pakenguan. Hur 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 se pui sakayan no kinarenga pui sakayan no kinarenga.